Hello and welcome to the Craftsman Truck Series. We are here at Las Vegas. We're here in Vegas for this one as the number 2 truck heading into qualifying. And we've got ourselves a little bit of a weaker field overall, and that's because I'm still racing here on Tuesday. This is, I think, my third race here today. I just wanted to get some more racing done, even though it's getting a little later in the day. I still wanted to get out there and race some more. And so, seeing that the truck series was happening, I figured I'd go for it. So, I don't think it's a single split. It might be. We'll have to take a look at what the highest number trucks are in terms of iRating stuff, and maybe that'll give us a hint on whether it's single split. But it is verifiably only a 2,000 strength of field. So there could be some major speed differences potentially, including between us and the number 2 compared to the number 1, considering that guy's very, very fast. Forget what his numbers are exactly, but they're larger than my 5.1K, that's for sure.
One more lap.
We'll see what we can do here in qualifying. There's really not much to it. You're just flat-footing it. I loosened the setup a little bit that I got from OSR, and I think that helps it be a little bit, just a tiny bit faster. But there's not really too much you can do, since you're just flat-footing it and going around the bottom. That said, there was a guy that was like 2/10 faster in practice than everybody else, and it didn't look like on his lap that he had any draft or anything, so I was like, how on earth did he do that? I really don't know where that came from, and it looks like we're still missing out on it here. Yeah, those guys backing it up about 2/10 faster. I don't know where that comes from. I was flat foot that whole lap. I felt like I was pretty smooth, and I felt like I kept it down to the bottom, but apparently there's something else you gotta do that I don't know about. Maybe a secret Mario Kart shortcut that I'm not privy to, but either way, I don't think it's going to matter too much. I feel like
oil and water temperatures are high. You need to back off a little.
Could be some really sketchy side-by-side, 3-wide racing coming up here. Which, now that I say it like that, maybe it does matter a lot to be out in front of that. But everybody's going to be stuck together, I have a feeling. And I don't know. It's going to be an interesting one. This is, with the low-powered truck here at Las Vegas, everybody's kind of just going to be on top of each other, I think. I loosened the race setup a bit as well, just like I did to the Q setup. And the idea behind that is, as always, it seems like, just trying to keep it rotating enough, even in the dirty air. Whenever you start getting tight in dirty air or having to race guys a little bit, you want to make sure that you're not killing the right front as much. So that's the idea behind that. Although, Vegas is a place where sometimes the handling can go a little bit loose on you. I know I've had some races in Xfinity, for example, that it really gets on the right rear. So we'll see if I regret loosening up the truck later on, but only moderate swings in that direction. I didn't go too crazy. So I'm hoping it'll be all right there. Dylan Smith 45. There are a lot of Dylan Smiths on iRacing, apparently. At minimum 45, I guess. That's pretty wild. That guy, in fact, left. So it'll be interesting to see if he comes back. Should we wait for him in case he plans on coming back before the grid? I don't know. Let's see here. 22 trucks. Can we see 800 iRating? So yes, it did go single split, it looks like. About 22 people signed up, so that makes sense. So we'll see what we get out of this race. Hopefully a clean one. Strength of field doesn't always correlate with the strength of race, I guess. How good the race is. In fact, sometimes these lower strength of field races are the best ones you get, so we'll see what happens. Hopping into the truck here. Let's see our fuel situation. With 80 laps, Got about 46 by the time we take the green on a full tank. I don't think this is much of a track you can save much fuel either. So there's not going to be much we can do, I don't think, strategy-wise. I think you're just going to have to try to stay in a group, I guess. Because I think draft on the straightaways is going to be very helpful. 2 sets of tires. I remember at one point in the past, I took a 2-tire call in a very strong strength of field late in one of these races, and it worked out magnificently for me. I think I ended up like top 5 when I definitely did not deserve top 5 in a very strong field. This was probably, gosh, 2 years ago maybe at this point, which makes me feel like I'm withering away because that felt like it happened yesterday, but it was before I took a long break through like a lot of 2024, so I guess so.
No, 7,500 iRating. Too high.
Talking about the number 1 truck. Yeah, that's the number he has, 7,500. I knew it was a big number. We'll try to beat him though. We'll see what we can do. Get comfortable in my chair. So we have 80 laps upcoming here in the Craftsman Truck Series. You know, something I'm going to have to get used to is not calling Xfinity anymore. I did that earlier in this video even, and it's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series now, and I'm probably never going to get used to that. But thankfully Craftsman's still around here for the Truck Series, and that one just feels right. So we'll call it the Craftsman Truck Series, because that's what it's called. And we'll all be going on green here.
You want to close up the gap a bit on the outside there, boys?
Okay, Colton, get ready.
Yeah, they kind of got a big gap behind us for some reason.
Go.
Green, green, green.
Start like an absolute legend.
Car inside.
Interesting start there. It looked like we had someone missing behind us.
Clear.
We will get clear.
Car outside. Still there, hold your
That was
line.
maybe a little aggressive. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but
Keep low.
we'll get to the inside of that guy.
Clear high.
Just get an extra bit of track position here.
Nice start.
That was probably too aggressive. I kind of regret that. That didn't really seem necessary to stick my nose there. If he went back right back at me with that, I would understand and let him have it. I just get so eager. I'm excited to do some racing. But that was probably too aggressive early on. But we will be P4 at the moment. Right now we are going to fall in line. Right behind the number 1. We figure he probably knows what he's doing. Not a bad place to be.
The car in front has just done a 30.85.
Gotta get down pretty close to the bottom in 1 and 2 or you're getting those real nasty bumps. That can send your truck all out of shape.
Scars, next time you get Zach, when next time you get a run, I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna ride behind y'all. I'm just not gonna say, so I'll let y'all.
Interesting, the 5.
Window will open on lap
Gonna give
38,
up the lead.
on lap 42. We didn't record any pit timings. The fuel estimates might not be reliable. Sears, car number
I didn't
3
hear
was
why,
in the race.
what he said for the reason why.
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside if you want it.
But I'll take another bit of track position. We'll be in P3. So I already gained 3 spots from where we started. Not too bad.
New fast flat for you.
Actually, that doesn't
You're
mean
now
much
third.
this early in the race, but... Right now we're going to be logging some laps. I'm not going to try to do anything crazy.
No, keep it on the wall.
You can't see a fucking.
Caution.
And we got another. I'm ready for this to be Wreckfest apparently. We got a yellow, first yellow.
Well, his car was in the wall, so it's probably very damaged.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Alright.
Pace cars out.
Much too
Line up,
early to be
single
making
file.
any pit
Behind
stops or
car
anything,
number
so...
1.
April, said to tell you that he's sorry he got door slammed from below.
Catch up to car number 1. 61 miles per hour.
Yeah,
I'd be
man,
very
that's
surprised if
one.
anybody came in for pits this early on. Truck feels good. A little bit on the looser side, but that's what
Hey,
I wanted.
I was the car below. I was nowhere near it. That's a lie.
I was watching it. Shut up.
I didn't even get a 0x.
Pit road's open.
Sounds like somebody got their truck up in the wall and wants to come off it or something. Just using what I gathered from little bits of
The one
chat I
car.
heard.
To be like, congratulations, or I'm confused.
Let's make sure we keep up to the bumper, the guy in front, in case someone behind us does want to pit.
on steering wheel and still wrecked. That's insane.
That's funny, Dave.
USB controller device.
Me personally, if I was on steering wheel, I would
Pit
never
road is
wreck.
closed.
It's closed.
Go back to draft master, buddy.
You should probably get a steering wheel in, bud.
And we all can't afford the luxuries in life.
I started out on a
Unfortunately,
PS3
when you go to
controller.
wheel, you'll
That
end
wasn't
up
even
messing
compatible
up
with my
and
computer,
wrecking,
so I had to use a
unfortunately.
third-party software to
always
connect it that
happens somewhere
sometimes
down the line.
disconnected. Those were fun times.
That may be true, but I don't think that's going to happen this race.
I won some 87 Legends races too, typically at like super speedways because I couldn't really do too much more than that. But
Ugh.
I'm okay with these guys using whatever they want to use. They can use a bop it if they want to, and if they can hold their line, I'm cool with
What are
them.
you spitting out right now? Freaking barrels of mud or
As long as they
tank?
don't
What is that
twist
liquid?
it and pull it and wreck into me,
Your mama's
they are free to race with whatever they'd like. But looks like these guys are eager to get ready to go. We're already in formation.
man.
I kind of was without even
It
thinking.
doesn't sound like that. It sounds
We'll
like
be
you were
P3
spitting
to
out
start this one,
tungsten metal.
this run.
How does your mama's milk taste like?
I don't know if there's much we really have to
Oh,
do
yeah, man.
other than what we're doing right now
It's
for
it's
tire
sour.
saving,
Follow
One
car
left
so to
number
speak.
3.
Line up on the
inside
inside.
column.
Ew.
Okay, Colton.
Just
Get
staying in
ready.
line. We're
Race
lifting off a little bit through the corners. I think we should be alright. We'll see how this launch
Yeah,
goes, and we
yeah,
might find
it's
ourselves in
hard to
P2,
Yeah. 21, you're on the outside.
depending on
He was sticking it.
if we're able to
Eight
stay
people,
close enough behind the 3 for the 1 to not slot in, I
21,
guess.
You get up top.
Probably not going to make any aggressive moves like I did at the start, though, with the 6.
21, you are up top, my dude.
So we'll be back going green. 72 laps to go. Still a long way. A lot more racing to do here after the early yellow. 3 will be the control truck.
Lining up behind the
He
7.
can go where he wants in the restart zone this time around. Alright, get it to second gear. Running around in 4th just to save a little bit of fuel, just in
Get
case
ready.
that,
Going
for
green.
whatever reason, becomes important.
Next car is
Race
just
car is
left.
off.
Green
Green
flag.
flag, green flag.
So one's going to be disabled to slide in, no problem.
0.81. Car outside.
The
Outside
next
is
car is
clear.
stacked. Car number 1. Their rating is 7.4.
Okay with that. I think I'd prefer to start on the inside anyway if we were to get another yellow here before too long. Let's get some more laps in. Still no real reason to start fighting guys or anything.
P3. Your last lap time was at 33.41.
Partial throttle through the corner. Got some lap traffic up there. That could shake things up if they choose to run the bottom in front of us. They must have been in there fixing damage to the last second. Watching for the guy behind to maybe make a move to our inside. He was the guy I was aggressive with early on, so I would understand if he chose to be aggressive with me. I kind of opened the door for that. I think he's probably chill, just riding in line, though. That's what it's looking like so far.
You know, we do let us up here. We don't just hold it wide open.
I could see that lead truck getting pretty loose out there in the completely open, clean air, and with a truck right on the spoiler like that.
Yeah, but why would
Wonder if
you
that's
hold
why
the
the
safe
5
tires
wanted
for
to
the
back
rest of
out
the race?
at the start.
Well, you don't say tires and you're wrecking loose and you're in the back of the pipe, that's on you, you know what I mean?
It was sarcasm.
Got some guys going to the apron back there, maybe being
Sorry,
a little bit more aggressive. Ooh, the one going to the outside. Look at that.
The next car's the leader.
We got some moves going on. All right.
One is now leading.
We're swapping. I think I'm okay, just kind of hanging out here still.
The leader is running 30.889.
Got a teensy little gap forming behind us, interestingly enough. Maybe we can get ourselves a 3-truck breakaway. We are the 1, 2, and 3 trucks in this race. Kind of funny we ended up all right here, though we're in the wrong order. I'm slacking here. I'm supposed to be in second, I guess. The one, however, found where he's supposed to be, as one might imagine. They're getting 3, 4 wide behind us and wrecking.
Throw it in there and then fucking
The yellow flag is out. They want you in
All right.
single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Oh, shocker, the 8 car.
Let the pace
Looks
car
like
ride.
guys are not very happy with the 8.
Not you, the car that has the 8 on the side. The 4 car.
Miles per hour.
Or maybe not the 8.
Continue, suck!
Oh my god, they're very mad.
Catch up 3. Car.
Gee willikers, guys.
Stop
Now
taking it
open.
3 wide every chance you get, buddy.
Well, I hate to tell you, but every other time that I took it 3 wide, we all held our line, so it's a little weak.
He's
I
on
think they might have been
controller
4 back
hard.
there.
Right. But notice how I didn't get in that accident. 2 other people did. I'm still
Boy,
out
get
here
your
in fifth
popcorn.
place.
We're getting started early in this one.
You are special. You won't be out here soon, buddy.
I mean, if you're going to threaten me to take me out, I might be out too.
You guys coming in.
I won't take you out.
Still too
I'll
early
take
for
one
me,
off.
especially after some of these early laps we didn't even do green.
I mean, you won't make my life hard.
Only
I'll
2
put
sets of
that
tires, no
out.
reason to come in yet, I don't think.
Pits are closed.
Okay, buddy. You relax there.
I mean, don't say things that aren't true.
Car
That's
18.
literally what I just
Got the lucky
said.
dog.
Grabs
Let them
popcorn.
go
Right now,
outside.
buddy.
Oh, that's
On
funny.
the long straight, long run, everybody that was in front of you could outrun you in their sleep. Not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie, they're not doing it without
Left up
draft.
18.
Just remember
car
that.
wide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Yeah, just taking Situ 1.7K down and learn how to actually
The tire saving range.
If I drank sour titty milk like you, I would be wrecking people.
Well, we'll see if we can get a good jump this time. Maybe we can stay on the inside of the 3 truck. Maybe that'll allow us to.
I bet you $500 too. But
Sneak
the good
one
thing
spot
is you better
forward.
pay up because
Still not
sounds
really
like to me you
necessary,
got
I don't
10 points
think.
of damage and I didn't have none.
50 quid.
Yeah, Zach, I need a couple, please.
So you're betting that you're gonna lose or what? Because it sounds like
Hey, hey, let's take a shot. Everyone take a shot. Come on. We got like one more lap. Let's take a shot.
I think some people in this race have been drinking too much already. I don't know what shots.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Nine more
Alright,
minutes.
we're gonna get all lined up
Go.
again here.
Come by. Line up
Be
on the
starting P3
inside.
again.
This has been the shittiest lobby I've been in trucks in forever.
This is my first.
I guess we probably have to make it to about lap
Now that I know you
31 before we can consider trying to make it.
Get back there, Ricky.
That might be
trying to brake
optimistic
check me?
too, because again, it's really not a place you can save too much fuel in this
Hey,
car.
bud, have fun with that.
So that would be tough. But if we have to stretch it, maybe we can make it happen.
Ricky, get your ass in line.
Let me test for tire spin here, just in case. We got a good number of laps on the tires here. Oh, there's nothing going on there. Not nearly enough power for that to even be a consideration. So we are fine. Let's just focus on trying to get a good launch. See if we can't stay behind this one.
About to go green. Stay focused.
But again, I'm not too concerned about it. I don't think the one track position is going to matter too
Pace
much.
car is off. Be ready. Green flag. Green flag.
Is first gear a thing? Am I learning that first gear is a thing? Because those guys launched, it looked like they were in first gear.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Maybe I could experiment with that.
Stay low. Clear high.
On the in-race entertainment, you mean? I made the popcorn joke to myself before it was said in the chat.
That lap time was 33.45.
The leader is running 33.655.
Alright. I'm assuming that's what he was talking about, opinion on this. Unless he's talking about the fact that we've been trying to do a little 3-truck breakaway. Still plenty of time just to just hang out. Trying to think about how things are going to look once we do want to start racing. I think it might look a lot like what the 1 did to get to the front of the pack, where you kind of get your nose on the outside. So it might be a case where
That was a
you drive in a lane higher and really gas it up a little bit, find that opportunity to make it side by side. That might be the way to do it, because I think you'll probably get enough of a run on the outside. It's going to be really hard to pass on the inside, unless you've got draft partners or something. It's kind of like Super Speedway
Oliver, I've got front end damage.
racing in that way.
Go around.
Just trying not to do bad things to the truck at this point. So maybe not the most exhilarating experience at the moment, but I think we had plenty of that in the last race for me, which was the Xfinity race at Chicagoland. Got into some early mess in that one. Had to recover from it. That was plenty of excitement from the beginning in that race. So if we just need to maintain in this one instead, and that can bring us to a good finish, then I guess I will take that.
Your lap time was...
Truck might be getting a little bit tight on us, though.
That's good consistency.
In 3 and 4, at least, it might be. Started to feel like it was pushing just a little bit, a tiny hint in the center. I would prefer it didn't do that. Yeah, right there. I don't like that. That's going to make me lose these guys a little bit, maybe. It's making me consider having to make some in-race adjustments.
The leader is running 31.098.
Draft is helping us stay up with him right now.
Your days are fucking numbered.
Yeah, whoever Bucky was tried to squeeze me up into the wall.
Tolerate the
Oh no! Yeah, it's really getting tight on us. This sucks. Let's prepare some adjustments here. That'll loosen it up. Hopefully.
Maybe because you have a phase
Sure,
plan
it's-
livery on your car in 2025 in iRacing.
Okay, Colton, the next car is...
Dude, I own like 1% of that company, alright? Chill out.
There we go. This 5 is going to catch us and pass us. That's what I think is about to happen. So we are not holding up our end of the deal here, keeping up with the top 2 guys. Need some adjustments. We're getting a little bit too tight in 3 and 4, and that's letting these guys get away. Might have to let the 5 by at some point.
Your lap time was at 31.48.
It's not going to be fun because we might lose a couple of spots. But I know he's not going to want to wait and just sit behind me. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Still there, inside. Clear. The car inside.
Sorry,
Clear
I'm trying to put
inside.
stuff in front
Car
of you.
inside. Still there, inside.
You've got half
Still
your fuel
there.
left.
Clear.
E5.
Sorry if I messed up your handling there. I was trying to file in pretty close. I might have gotten up too close to your spoiler there.
Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't doing something wrong because I didn't want to think I was doing something dirty or anything.
I got a little bit dicey, but we're okay. I did cut it pretty close. That could definitely have messed up his handling, so I probably should have just given a little more space. I don't know if that's what it was or not, but I had to lift off and ended up losing another spot anyway. What's the strategy at this point? Because if we go green...
Got a little loop there, Dylan. Be careful now.
If we go green... When do we pit? So we had 2 cautions. I think we just have to go with a group, right? Because,
Like I said, 16, your days are
again,
numbered.
draft. Though I do want to get these adjustments in as soon as we can. I just now noticed that huge gap between 6th and 7th. It's interesting. Has that always been there? Oh man, truck really getting tight in 3 and 4. I do not like that. 1 and 2 it seems fine. Maybe a little bit tight, but not nearly as bad as it is in 3 and 4. You can see as we just continue to fall off a little bit more and more. You can see that 6 still getting sideways a little bit on the exit. That's what I need. I need a little bit more rotation. You can deal with a loose race truck do a little bit of counter steer, feather the throttle on exit, all that good stuff. But when you've got a tight race truck, really all you can do is slow it down so it can get around the corner. And in a race, you really don't want to be slowing down all that much. So hopefully the adjustment will help. I did 4 clicks on both ends of the spring adjustments there. Still doing alright. We're still top 5. It's not like we've fallen off that bad. I think if we can hang in there a little bit. Get to the pit stops. Maybe there'll be another yellow. You never know. Just really need a little bit better handling here in 3 and 4 because it starts pushing kind of middle of the corner right there, and then all of a sudden it doesn't want to give me too much speed all the way through the rest of the corner.
That lap time was 31.9.
And when we're nearly flat-footing it around here, those little tiny bits make such a big difference. Just having to lift off a little bit more means you might lose the draft, which is what's happened to us. Got some clean air, which is helping. I just know, though, if I get in a situation now where I get back into dirty air, it's going to plow even worse. So even more indication that I need to make those adjustments. I feel like the 4 clicks on both sides should be plenty. I hope so. Got a decent amount of space behind us. They're racing side by side as well.
The leader is running 51.881. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap
Yeah,
is
we're pulling away from him as well.
1.2 seconds.
According to the spotter there. Again, with the strategy, we're just going to have to react to these guys, because
the gap is 1.2.
really what matters most to me is being able to be in their draft.
Alright, Colton, expect traffic on exit. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P90, a few seconds behind Holdsworth.
Kind of feels like the truck's handling's coming back to us a little bit. Maybe the clean air, getting the balance a little bit more on that right rear again, maybe evening things out a little bit. That's nice. Don't mind that at all.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.5 seconds.
Ooh, really loose for the 6 up there. I don't know if you saw that on exit. He was doing a little bit of the fishtail. One guy's moving up the track. That's interesting. I don't think I have any reason to want to do that at the moment. Maybe I could justify doing that in 3 and 4, but I just started feeling like the handling was coming back to us, so I don't think I will. I think we're going to stick to the bottom here. Shortest way around for a vehicle that doesn't have all that much power, so just makes sense.
We're halfway home. We think about 12 laps remaining on this tank. Lap times are pretty consistent.
I think we must all be just go until we're about to run out, I guess. Maybe those guys behind us, for example, might not be. Like that 7 that's approaching us, he must have taken tires, because he's coming quick. Says he pit on lap 17 there on Race Lab, so he must have fresher tires. He's on the alternate strategy. What's this gap looking like to the 6? I feel like I'm getting closer, but that might just be wishful thinking. I think we are. I think he's real loose. I think he's having handling issues right now. Let's see, at the start-finish line, 0.9, so we'll see what that's looking like next lap.
Lap time was at 32.06.
Get some really good rotation down there by the paint. There's a guy that got some pits. Oh boy, got tight again in 3 and 4. Wonder if I'm close enough that that's starting to become a factor again. We gained a 10th on him that lap. Or at least enough that it says 0.8
My
now.
bad, John. I didn't mean to get into you.
32.12.
That guy's getting into each other back there. Caution's still not out of the question.
Number 6.
We might just have to go to the end of this tank. We only got 10 laps left anyway. That might be the plan regardless.
No, I thought that I might have accidentally hit you with my rear. I just wanted you to know it wasn't on purpose.
Much better there, 3-4. You can see that was about half a tenth better than last lap. Maybe getting a tiny hint of draft from the 6 might help us out a little bit. Really interesting how things have spread out. That's not at all what I predicted. I thought we were going to all be stuck together the whole time, but it seems like, on the contrary, things are spreading out. Oh wow, I did much better at 1 and 2 that time. Have I been approaching 1 and 2 wrong this whole time? Holy cow, that was a whole tenth faster. Maybe I'm just getting close enough that I'm starting to get more draft from the guy ahead. I don't know why that would be so much faster than last lap. Felt like I did the same thing I did the past however many other laps.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Zach, you got a car on fresh tires. Just came out of the pit road, just goes around me. Just give you a heads up.
Was kind of that guy to give the heads up. Ooh, it's getting tight again. Man, sometimes it just does not want to hook up. Only about 6 laps of fuel left. I'm getting tiny bits back on the 6, but really nothing significant.
That was a 32.20.
We've all got to be pitting somewhat soon. Boy. I can almost feel whenever the truck gets into the wake of the guy ahead. He stops turning.
Alright, Colton, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Thankfully we got some space behind us, so we can react and pit even last second maybe, without having to worry about guys behind being ready for it. And then we got some guy on fresher tires kind of approaching back there. Maybe approaching, he pit, but it's not looking like he's getting that much closer.
3 laps of fuel remaining. That last lap was a 32.
I think we pit now. Maybe do a slight undercut. No, because those guys already... The adjustments, though. I want at least one partner, I think. So let's not jump the gun. Let's pit this lap, I think, because we're gonna have to definitely pit the next lap after this, essentially. I don't think the one lap is gonna matter too much.
Pitting in.
Pit lane speed
A
limit
little bit
is
slow on
50
entry, but that
miles
should
per
be
hour.
okay.
Okay, Colton, we'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Pitting in, 17
When we
pitting
exit the
in.
pits, we should be in P.
See, everybody else is coming in. We'll get one lap undercut, maybe catch up to guys a little bit more.
Yep, I'm pitting too.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Remember, at the last second, put all the fuel we can in it. We want this thing to rotate. 56.63.
The lead is
So we were on that
pitting
right
now.
front a little bit.
Is pitting.
Okay, punch it.
Marks.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tyres remaining.
The car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
The car behind is pitting.
Grant is entering the pits. He's in P8. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. This driver's got a bad reputation. Watch yourself.
Alright, get off pit road quick.
Car number 9.
Okay, seems good.
Is 2.2.
I'll take that for having not practiced.
I don't think that undercut's going to do too much for us, but it might bring us a little bit closer, at least enough to draft
The car exiting the pits.
with the guys we were around just a little bit more. Hopefully we had ourselves a good entry and all that too. We're going to overtake the 6.
7 has taken the lead.
Alright, he's pitting, I guess.
Car inside. Clear inside.
The next car is Sears. Car number 3.
We are in lucky dog position should an unfortunate caution happen right about now.
32.192. You're in the top 10.
I think we just got to flat-foot it, to be honest with you, because we don't have any dirty air on us.
You're gaining on the car in front.
I don't feel like even doing like little slight lifts are going to do too much to
Behind is increasing.
help
It's now
the wear. I mean, I guess little ones in 3 and 4, because that's where it gets tight. Coming up on the leader here, going out extra long.
That was your fastest lap of the session. The car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 30.
Shower entry.
4-1 outside.
You're reeling. Alexander in. The gap's now 0.91. They're slow through turn 3.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.2 seconds. Car outside, outside,
We
clear.
had to be very careful there. Wasn't sure if he was giving us the bottom. And those guys ahead must have had much better pit entries or something, because they are, well, I mean, they were already ahead quite a bit, but we certainly didn't gain on them all that much. 5 seconds and 3 seconds up. Right now the adjustment's not feeling like they're doing too much different, but it's still very early. The number 5 behind us has 1 lap fresher tires, but I don't know if that's going to make too much of a difference.
Hitting this time, 12 hitting this time.
Some more of the holdouts coming into pit.
The car in front is pitting.
I think we should cycle out in 3rd.
You're back
We
in
get around
fifth.
another time though. I think that 5's going to catch us.
Barker is pitting from position 2. Looks like
He was
he'll come out
already
just
better
in
than
front
us
of you.
anyway, I think. And I don't think my adjustments are going to be quite enough to help us match up.
The car in front is pitting.
P4.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3.7 seconds. The lead is pitting now.
Leader's pitting now. I think we should be just about cycled through. There's the leader on pit road right there. We won't get that spot quite yet.
You're back in 4th position.
7 is still out, okay.
The gap to P4 behind is now 0.87.
7's only 7.5 seconds up on P2 though.
Okay, Coulter, the next car is a lap behind.
5's catching us pretty good. In fact, the 6 is latching on to him, so we might end up in a little train again.
Car 1 is now leading.
Alright, we are cycled through, it looks like. At least in terms of getting back to where we want to be running.
What lane you want, Dave?
Got 18 laps to go.
Aye, aye, Capitan.
It's no wonder you win all these races, Dave. Everybody just moves out of the way for you.
Hey, I'm actually a good driver, okay?
I'm just picking on you.
Okay, coming up on the 20. Gotta watch out a little bit. Single split, remember, so they may not know exactly where to be. Come on, exit. Alright.
Car outside.
All good. We
Clear
have no
outside
problem.
if you want it.
The next car is one lap
Dalton,
behind.
how are we going for our
The
bet,
driver
buddy?
in front is reckless.
You say? Talking to me?
Are you talking about me or the other Dawson? Because there's two.
I mentioned the bet. Who do you think I'm talking to? The other one didn't bet. What?
Oh, Dawson, not Colton. Close enough names, I got
You
confused.
said what?
I'll send you my PayPal after the race. My 500 bucks.
This
Oh,
guy's
that's funny.
slowly moving forward, catching us
You
behind.
can't afford a wheel.
Wah, wah, wah.
Brokey! Broke, bitch.
I'm so poor. In fact, you should put me on
How much do we want to
Oh, I
fight
can
this?
get a
Because I think this guy's going to pass us pretty easy, but...
Car inside.
P3.
I
Keep high.
need a lot more than a wheel.
Still there.
Ain't that
14 laps to go. He caught us from quite a far ways back.
Keep
Can we
high.
defend this? I'm torn.
So you're saying that you'll bring me one?
Still there. Inside.
Let's defend it. Let's have some fun.
If Davo, who's leading the race, you do some coaching sessions with him, I may
Still there at the bottom.
I'll let you at the bottom of this corner, Zach.
Still inside. The leader just did a 31.315.
P4.
Dave, I'm just trying to promote.
Still there. Hold your line.
Probably not worth
I was
even
trying
doing,
for
but
us to truck this kind of before we got to that car because I didn't want it to be a pick or
Still
anything like
there.
that.
Inside.
Yeah, Dave. Sorry, Oliver, I didn't see you coming up.
oh wow,
Still
okay.
there. Inside.
That
You're
guy's
top
sliding up
three
in front of
wide.
everybody.
Inside. 2 wide. Still there. Hold
That was
your line.
dangerous.
Clear inside.
Lap time was 31.90.
Hate to be that guy that's on the older tires and fighting, but it's only one lap. Only got about 11 laps to go.
Oh, I see what you're doing, Zach. That makes more sense.
Loose race truck. We're gonna let him get
Inside.
it. Got loose there.
Keep
I'm not
high.
wrecking myself or anybody else
Clear
for this
inside.
spot.
Just done at 31.80.
I guess the truck's looser, but I don't know if it's faster necessarily. Oh, now it's tight. Jesus, man, this thing is evil. It's simultaneously tight and loose. That's generally not good.
Okay, Colton, the next car is car number 6. Their rating is 4.5.
But that's okay. We are still top 5 at the moment. See what happens up top. Okay. I side 3 and 4. Maybe not the worst. I had a bad last lap there, though, so maybe not the best comparison, but happens up a high line up here. Nah. I think you still want low side 1 and 2. It's fun to run, though, so we'll keep doing it.
That was a 31.89.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, boy.
Single file. Pit road is
Holy
closed
moly,
right
I
now.
almost
Go car
died.
6, car.
You should have died.
I think I would have preferred that going green to the end.
Seriously though, what happened?
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car
My
number
fingers slipped
6.
on my joystick.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
We've been out too long to try like a 2-tire call. Or
Did you
anything
guys
like
know you got
that.
a controller?
The pace car speed is 61 miles per hour.
Checking
Pace car's
up,
in,
turn 1,
2.
pace car, checking up, turn 1.
Here, make sure we put the fuel in it. Gotta make sure I click this again once we hit pit road because it will auto uncheck.
Boy, you better learn how to race.
Pit road is now open.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
He can afford an iRacing subscription, but he can't afford a wheel.
This is gonna be
Black
interesting.
Friday deal.
Got a feeling I'm gonna end up in a wreck now.
You need to hurry up, 12.
12's holding everybody up there, I think. Is that-
16, let's go. 16, let's go. 16, let's go. 16, let's go.
Watch your speed. The leader, Dave, is pitting. It's fine, you got loads.
Okay. Check box, please. Thank you.
Pit box in 10. 5.
The pit crew doesn't have very good memories.
3,
You gotta remind them right
2,
before we get in there, or they forget.
1. Right here.
I stopped too soon. That was kind of bad. 84.79. So it did get looser, but it just wasn't very
93%.
fast still. Oh, man.
We're done. Get going.
Uh-oh. There's some 2-tire calls, maybe?
That's it for tires. Make them last
Hi,
the
can
rest of the
somebody
road.
please call
They
the
will
No,
call
never
shoot
mind.
in single
Oh, we
file.
got something happening. 7's out front. He did pit late.
Follow car number
He's still gonna get run over, though. Just, at the very least, I hope he holds the line. That's all you can really ask for. We'll still be P5. I'm very, I think I'm happy to be on the inside. Wait, we won't be P5. We'll be P6, won't we? Because of the guy staying out.
Pits are open.
I think I would have rather been on the inside. I gotta try this first gear restart here. Is that the 17? I think that might have been. We might have just got our inside lane back.
One left to green.
Nope.
You're on the outside this time.
Column. Okay, Colton.
Yeah, it's
get ready.
7.
Race will resume at the end of
7
the
and 17, I got them
You
confused.
got 5 laps to
So
go.
we will
For
be
opportunity. Past that
Next car is
20
in.
car.
Turn 1.
outside. 20 is holding the parachute in front of us.
Come on, line, come on.
We gotta get this first gear thing figured out, maybe. Oh, yeah, looks like you might be able to get a little good launch right there. Alright.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Oh my god, come on!
What in the world was
We're
that?
not going green.
Why are we delaying the green? We only have so many laps to go anyway.
If y'all don't come on, I gotta stop on the track to let y'all catch up.
Not have to stop on the track.
Good job.
I'm not being ugly, but because you might not know that, but in the code of iRacing, that is protestable.
Protest them, honestly.
Yeah, go ahead and protest me because I mean I'm just acting like I would in a real event, and in a real event I'm not getting a black flag for you. Good try though.
They don't ask you questions, buddy. They're just gonna ban you.
Oh yeah, then that's fine. But I haven't done anything wrong. I'm just acting like I would in a real.
Have a court hearing.
We're already last.
One to go, next
Get
time
ready.
by.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Can we not brake check each other, please?
Oh boy. Well, if this restart was already going to be hectic, you get a little +1 to the hecticometer, of which I just invented.
Well,
3 laps to go on the restart here. You probably didn't have to stop on track for everyone to catch up. Just got to slow down. Don't bring the delayed yellow. The delayed green, rather.
I was trying to get down to the bottom, but you dived in there before I could get
I don't
there.
know if I would protest the guy for that, though. I mean, he just didn't know better. I would hope that he would not do that in the future, but it sounds like he's adamant to do so. So hopefully he understands that you just gotta slow down. So as not to delay the green.
You're leaving a big hole because they're telling me to pass you, and then.
But we gotta focus in here. It's gonna be sketchy.
Something like that.
Maybe I'll be glad I'm on the outside lane if this thing is a little bit loose on the cold tires.
I have all tires though, so just go around the rear end, please.
I don't know about this first restart, man.
Alright, well, I'm just trying to be clean from here out. I got collected in the first wreck.
Green,
Green.
Push. We can catch this car.
Right? Not a good start for the outside lane.
051. Inside.
P6.
Yeah, they ran over the guy in front of me.
Still there, hold your line. Stay high. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
Trying not to let this guy get clear.
Still there, inside.
Bit of wall. Dang it, man. Who's wrecking?
Pit road is closed right now. Left up 7. Car
I got the black flag because I had to go
so we
through
should
the
have a
pit
green
place.
light checking point.
We were past the 7 too, but it didn't give it to us. Scoring loops and whatnot, I guess.
Did I see that right? Was that somebody
Race
riding
car
the fence?
speed is 124 miles
There
per
was
hour.
about
You
50
need to close
people
the
in
gap
the
to the
wall.
guy ahead. Please, Colton.
No. Like literally driving on
Pit
their
road's
side
open.
on the fence.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Yeah, that was me.
Hey, Jason.
Catch up 7.
P6 again.
Unsafe pit exit.
The pace car is
Entering
in,
closed
turn 3.
pits. Passing under yellow. Speeding in pits. Excessive speeding in pits. Gotta love it.
So really nothing
Jeez,
happened there
dude.
except we got to do it again for a green white checkered. Man, the less time we have, the worse for us, I think. Gotta have time to get to the inside lane and make moves. I just don't think we're gonna be able to do anything if we're stuck on the outside, and we're still gonna be P6 here. We might be able to get to the inside because the 7's on the old tires. That launch on the restart was not good either. Look at the number 4 behind us. Lots of damage, but he's hanging in there. Hopefully the outside lane gets a better restart this time.
Letter 7.
Hey,
Car
number
by.
8. Dylan said that he apologizes. He said he had nowhere to go after you broke loose, so he's sorry about that.
Sounds like there might have been a
Kinda
lot of guys
chat me
involved in
for
that. I
something,
didn't look
so.
in my mirror, but I bet there was a lot of people involved in it.
Can you apologize for putting me a lap down by having to avoid it?
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah. Can you do it in person?
20, why are you trying to pass on the inside, bud? When I'm on the bottom line.
Line up on the
Alright, we'll try this again
Well,
here.
I'm still confused about
Attempt
what's going
number
on
1,
with
green,
iRacing
white,
and
checkers.
these
I
cautions.
hope we don't have to use any more of them. We got the fuel, though. We've packed a full
Alright,
fuel,
tell me
so
to pass
we'll
it
do
down.
them all if we need to.
Yeah, I'm getting the same thing here. I'll go high.
21, enjoy your report.
Important everybody.
There you go. Now it looks like it's happy. John, 21 past me.
Is my
Careful,
trading
he's gonna
paints
brake
not
check
working? Why we got so many plain schemes? I think it's working. I can see my scheme. It's got like this default number 5 truck, all these blank, boring trucks in front of us. If I'm gonna lose to somebody, I at least want to lose to somebody that's got a cool paint scheme, right? Like, come on.
I can feel it in my bones.
Out here looking like stealth jets. Which I guess is its own brand of cool, but not on a race car. Come on. Anyway, we'll get to our first gear start again. I think that worked. We'll try it again. Just gotta make sure the guy in front of us goes.
Car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Alright, we will get clear to the inside, but
So we can go high.
really to go with it. Into the draft. It's a good turn, that's for sure. It's a little bit loose, but we're fine.
White flag, white flag.
It just feels like there's no time to actually make moves.
56 seconds for
The
one
lead
correct.
did a 33.044.
We got an attempt for the lead going on up there. Looked like a little bit of bumper. Oh, there's no time to even do anything, man. That sucks. We'll get P5 though. That's where we're probably going to finish before the yellows.
P5. There's the finish.
There's the flag. It's over.
You racing, boys?
Good job. Very good job.
Good race, boys!
Alright.
21, enjoy the report. Have fun.
Important everybody. Gotta make sure they know it. Pull on over with our top 5. I guess I'll take it.
Good job, Dave.
Like I said, that's probably about where we were going to finish anyway, so at least we didn't end up with a big ugly wreck or something. Sounds like there might have been one
Good
behind
win,
us.
Dave. Hopefully, I hope that I am at your skill level.
998 on those fresh tires. Really didn't use them at all there at the end.
He offers a coaching class if you want it.
Oh, we're promoting things. All right.
Hey, what's setup these?
There we go. We will look at the race incidents. Starting here,
They use nitro.
lap 5 with the 10 being sent sideways. Oh, excuse me. How did that go down? 10's pretty far off the wall. I don't think he leaves quite enough room for 3 wide there. Does he know he's 3 wide? Maybe he probably should have had a call. It was a little bit late there. That's tough. There should have been enough room. I think the 11 probably just needed to hold that middle line a little bit better. Yeah, the 11 drifts up into him, I think. The 10 could have given more room, but I think the 11 could have focused on the 4 truck a little bit more and the distance he had over there to his left side. Looked like he didn't quite turn into the corner quite right either. And then, whoa, we're getting run over 10 years later. Oh my gosh. And then tons of people caught onto it. So he's in the wall. Oh yeah, he comes down off the wall. He probably should have kept it up closer. Yeah, the 8 tries to avoid him. I think if I'm the 8, I'm proactively making as much room as possible, but just as a defensive maneuver there. But the 10 definitely needs to keep it up high if he's that far off the pace after getting in the incident there, even though it wasn't his fault, I don't think. And then unfortunately, more people caught up into it. That was a very long developing wreck. Had a lot of different parts to it. It was like a 3-act play. And here is your ending of it. Couple of trucks broken on the bottom of the track. So then it looks like guys just limping around with their damaged trucks. Here we are back restarted. 14 sliding about. Thankfully everyone's okay, I think. Like everybody was just trying to figure out where they needed to be. And then, whoa. Oh, huge netcode right there. That did not need to happen, but it starts with the 16 drifting up, it looks like. Way off the bottom. He just comes up, shoved the 4 up the track. It was netcode, but it was definitely on the 16 for not holding his line. Shoves the 4, and then absolutely massive netcode. I hope iRacing's able to fix that, because... yeah. Talking to that guy about not sticking to the bottom lane. I heard him talking about during the race here, and yeah, the 16 did not hold his line down there. Uh-oh. Oh, what's happening? Is he trying to go to the pits? Or is he just getting loose? That truck looks evil. It's got some serious handling issues there, getting real loose. It looked like he was almost trying to go to the pits or something, but he just keeps it down low and holds on to it enough not to cause a big wreck, which is good news. 16 causing more havoc, looks to me. It gets to his outside there. I think we're all good. 17's drifting up a little bit, but I think there's still room, and then the 16 just a little bit too far off the wall. They're racing each other really tight. The 17 is racing them really tight, but I think the 16 could have been closer to the wall on exit. The F14's just got like a tiny bit of damage on the spoiler or something, and it is just destroying his handling, because there's no way it should be that undrivable at this point. Like, I could just see him struggling with that thing. But moving right along, I think we're getting just a couple of tire readings here. As we are on lap 50, we had a pretty long run leading up to those green flag pit stops. That was pretty cool that we got that far. We'll skip ahead a little bit. Tire readings for the 1. He was running the wall at this point. That's interesting. It did feel like that 3 and 4 high line was actually pretty darn good late in the run. 7 stayed out the longest of everybody.
That's the end of the session.
Let's keep it moving here. 12 gets into the wall. We made it through the cycle, but then we did get that late yellow. I think it was like lap 74 or 75 or something. Pretty late. Coming up here before too long. 16 back there. Nothing going on at the moment. Why is he intentionally wrecking? What is that? Why'd he do that? You're not very good at making that look like an accident. What on earth? I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but is this not the most obvious intentional thing? I mean, the corner's already over, and he's spinning. And then he had plenty of chance to hold on to that. I mean, you know, he did say he was on a controller, I think. Maybe that's a mistake from controller. Because he's not getting the force feedback to feel that the truck is pulling to the left, maybe. And just isn't able to catch it. So, maybe I'm wrong. Let me give him the benefit of the doubt. It just looked very, very strange. Because it feels like the corner's over right here. He should be fine, like, at this point. But then he just keeps going to the left. I don't know. And then just this whole part looked weird, too. It's a really strange-looking wreck. And then is he the... He must be the lucky dog, right? Because he's following... No, he's not the lucky dog. It couldn't have been intentional, then. So I'm sorry for claiming it was. It just looked really strange, and I think it's probably more because of controller then. Or something. Or just something funky he had with the setup. Oh, wow. Okay. The apocalypse happened behind us, and I didn't even see it. I'm sure that was entertaining in the rearview mirror, but I was too focused on racing hard there. So the 8 gets loose. The 11... tries not to get into him, but just nothing any of these guys can do. That's just a thing that'll happen on late restarts. I was worried about it because I loosened my truck up a little bit. I was worried about getting sideways just like the 8 does here. And then just nowhere for a bunch of these guys to go. We got a truck on the wall. Lots of guys dodging it. Lots of guys with some damage there. Pretty big wreck. Very unfortunate end of the race for some of these guys that were set up for pretty solid finishes. But then we had the final green-white checkered. What happened here? Did something just happen here? What was that? Oh, the 21. This is the guy they were saying, enjoy your protest. Har, har, har. Slams on the brakes in front of the 15. What did the 15 do? Is that something early in the race, maybe? I remember these guys were arguing a bunch. I don't remember, to be honest, though. So that's what they were barking about back there. 21 brake checks the 15. He showed him who's boss. But P3 celebrating, or P3, number 3 celebrating his P2. We will get P5, so that is a top 5 for us. Feel like maybe I could have made those adjustments earlier, maybe been able to keep up a little bit better. I don't know. I feel like I'm happy with a solid top 5. I don't know if I had too much better than that. So I think I'll take that for sure. We will take a look at what iRacing thought of it. RaceLab predicted 2 iRating gained. So probably nothing too drastic. But, you know, we'll see what we got. It's even less spectacular. 1 single iRating. 1 well-earned, big chunky iRating for us. And 103 championship points. Yeah, that's right in line with just an average solid race finish for us. So I'll take it. It is what it is. Didn't quite have the handling we needed early on to keep up with the fastest guys. And we got a little bit of a run after the adjustments were made, and it still wasn't quite feeling great. So I think we were just about P5 for our truck here today. Got ourselves a 0x clean race when a bunch of guys, unfortunately, not able to do so. Got some double digits back there in the back. So thankfully we were at least able to avoid that and get a clean top 5. So Thank you for joining me on that journey here in the Craftsman Truck Series at Las Vegas. I hope you enjoyed that one. And I will see you in the next one, wherever that may be. Have a good one.